Hello everyone! Hello! Hi, welcome back to some more Doki-Doki Literature Club! Or however you say it, I still don't know. So I've loaded up the game, because we've only played like half an hour, roughly, something like that. And so far, things are very, mundanely datey simmy, although I've never actually played a dating sim. I just want to confirm that. If you play them, that's fine. I don't play them. Except, Persona. That's as close as I've got to this game. And I loaded it up, and it's like we're on a desktop of a computer. Metaverse Enterprise Solutions. So we're just gonna... I guess that's the game, DDLC. There's some side stories, which I assume are added content for this version. So I don't know if we're going to do those. But back to the main game. Yay, happy music. And it keeps telling me that this game is disturbing. So, load game. And yeah, it's saved exactly where we were last time, which is fantastic. Hint, you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Oh, nice. Okay, so what happened last time? We joined the club against our own will, basically. And we met the members of the club, Monika, Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri. And I think we have to kind of choose who we're gonna woo. I don't really have an idea. Maybe Monika? I don't know. And now we've written a poem, and now it's the next day or something. Looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? Oh yeah, because Yuri gave us a book. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Oh. I could probably fall asleep right now. I've actually just woken up, and I have my, morning tea. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monika. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, No, we just have, like, cupcakes, and we just, like, fawn over each other. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. Unless they like literature, probably not. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Cupcakes? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Yeah! Good thinking. Natsuki would, totally love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. You do mine as well. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Me too. I've not had breakfast. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up nearly choking. Letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa, extreme close-up. Holy shit. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. I'm not surprised. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. She's gonna be pissed at us. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Oh, dude. That'd be I'd be vice president, I'd be full president. I'd be big president of that club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? I guess that's a hit and a hit. No, a hit and a miss? Hit and a hit? Why do they say hit and a miss? If it's hit, then it's not missed. I don't know. Anyway, not every day. It's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Yeah, you got a really bad poker face. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around it. Her hair looks exactly the same. It's exactly the fucking same. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Wow, getting a bit touchy-feely there. Man, you really need to brush. You really need a brush for this. Yeah, I'm like that all the time with mine. It's really, really bad. All the time, just so messy. My hair is just really hard to get right. My hair is just really hard to get right? Oh, get right. You have what? I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. Is it ever supposed to be straight? And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Where? Mage, you're seeing things. I tried to wipe off the stain. I mean, I hope it's toothpaste. Wiped the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. I mean, I fucking didn't. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Wow. Wow. Hey, you meanie. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. I mean, I don't think anyone does. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend? I'm sorry, right? For one thing, having a blazer unbuttoned is probably going to do more to attract a boyfriend than not. But this is pretty superficial shit. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I don't think she will. I started to button. Wow, that's ridiculous. I mean, I know they're close friends, but like, whoa. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh my god. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Me too. Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. I mean, I already feel weird about it. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. Whoa. Too tough. That button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Is this why you guys want me to play this game? Is this why? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? Apparently not. Did when I bought it. Had a bit of expansion there lately. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? Oh, I suppose if it's, you know... If it looks really tight, that might be appealing. But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. She hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew! I mean, yeah, if it's that tight, maybe don't. That's so much better. Let those puppies breathe. Sayori puts her arm out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is... Yeah, what kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like... I mean, probably not. You take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. Wow. Oh, how? This went places, so that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Why is there a whole conversation? What? Why are we talking about this? Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I know, right? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Deal. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Evidently, that is the case. I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You doing it again, Sayori? Oh, I was just joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Huh? Monica suddenly calls out. She has very green eyes. I have green eyes. They ain't that green. Why don't we share the poems we wrote? Yes, can we get to the poems? I've put a lot of thought into that. Yay! I can't wait to read yours. I'm worried. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember the poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. I had no clue what I was doing. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. What's a composition notebook? Like a musical composite? I have no idea. I've never heard that term before. As you can tell, I don't go to school. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. My handwriting sucks. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Oh god, does it matter? Does it matter? I mean, really, if I was going to woo anyone, it would probably be Sayori. Because, you know, there's already that established, you know, friendship, but then again, do you want to ruin that friendship? That's the quiz. It's difficult. Or should I just go for Natsuki, who obviously hates my guts? I'm gonna go for Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. She is gonna rip it to shreds. She is not gonna be happy. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. Not even, like, confusion? So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Yeah, I didn't really pay attention to, like, which words... I should have really thought more about it, like, she likes cute things, so I should have just picked the cute words if I wanted her. So next, if there's more poems, I'll know for next time. Do you want to get smacked? I mean, maybe. I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. I mean, I showed you mine, you showed me yours, right? Not that you'll like it. I probably won't. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. You said eagles can fly. Oh, that's Eagles Can Fly is the title of the poem. My bad. People can try, but that's about it. Actually, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. People can try. Yeah. I told you that you weren't going to like it. No, I said it was pretty good. I like it. What? Just be honest. No, I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. I don't think it does. Sometimes simple but effective. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But it isn't it the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Hey, saying the right things. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Yeah, I do. I think that's good. I think it's more impressive when you don't really use any sophisticated language or anything, but can still do that. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. True. So I decided to write about it. I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. True. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. I like it. I thought it was good. And like I said, I'm not a poem guy. I couldn't probably name any poems. In fact, no, I don't think I could. I mean, I know of some poems. I couldn't recite any. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Hey, didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. So I guess we're just going to show it to everyone. Let's go for Sayori. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Mage! We don't actually know what our poem's like yet, do we? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. I guess we picked more words that she likes. Which I have no idea what they are, by the way. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Oh, well. Great. Okay, then. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Maybe. Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a mage poem. That makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. So fucking weird. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Mage. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Oh. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Just to get laid. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Yeah, please do. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. I'll be the judge. Oh god. Oh, it's an essay. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That's how I would end a poem. I want food. Oh, that was pretty good. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? Maybe. No? Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. Still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or should I... how should I put it? Sounds just like you. It does. Yeah. Especially that last line. Mm-hmm. I made eggs and toast. I'm not a big fan of eggs, but toast is good. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. It's also bad to be late for school, though. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever, sure. I'll look forward to it. Alright, let's go for Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Uh-oh. Oh! Sorry! I forgot to start speaking. She's the socially awkward one. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess it might be, after reading through it. Oh, it's bad? That bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? I don't know, I'm reading text. I'm so sorry. Okay, this is going well. Couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Tell me about it. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, oh really? And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. Damn, she knows the stuff. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Oh no. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering has completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Yeah, she sounds confident. She knows what she's going on about. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. It's my first try. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Might take you some time, but it all comes to practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Yeah, Sayori didn't really, but... Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's okay. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do! I'd love to share my thought process behind it. She smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a Yeah. Oh, that handwriting's very posh. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Yeah, I could never write anything like that. It's pretty good. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. I mean, it was harder to read than the other ones, but it definitely looks fancier. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I was. But it took you a long time to read. Well, yeah, because I just don't read script very often. Is that what they call joined up writing script? Because we just called it joined up handwriting. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short? No, shorter the better, usually. Shorter the better for me. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. No, she wasn't being literal. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work? They usually do more than tell a simple story, or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Even I understood that. Lingering in a last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That is depressing as fuck. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. It makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. And finally, we get to Monica. Oh god, I'm gonna have to do this voice a ton, aren't I? Regrets. Hi, Mage. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to, like, totally hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or even things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring anything up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Me too. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Like, it's kind of it's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Mage. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. I guess so. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are like totally good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Okay. We may be good. Oh, I keep on, because it's an M name. So I just see the M and then I just assume it's Monica. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you are really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I guess that's kind of the vibe I get when I'm reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be, like, totally. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring and emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that something so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things oh my god. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. And don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Okay then. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Why does everyone say that? You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? God, this is... I'm telling you, some things they're already saying is like, I don't relate to that. I see. Well, let's read it then. Of course, yours would be really long. A hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, my fucking retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. I nearly made a really bad joke then. It was too deep. Restraint, 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 maturity, stretching forever. Into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realized now I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Wow. What do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. I know fuck all about stuff. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really, like, totally powerful. That was the inspiration behind this one. Well, I'm not sure I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. My controller battery is, like, totally low. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? You know, like a revelation. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem, or like a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point, like the hole, and you try so hard to read it without being super immature, but to make it perfect, and then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up. That's I've looked into writing tips and stuff like that in the past. I believe that is a pretty good one. Just to write something, like, just do it. Even if you think it's shit, just do it. And that's how you get better. Another way to think about this is if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Yeah? So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice. Well, unless you're using a keyboard. Then that advice is complete shit. Thanks for listening. Whew. I guess that's everyone, goddamn. I'm so glad Monica stopped talking. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Can we actually see our poem, please? This is a literature club after all. They probably don't, because there's so many different words. Unless they had like a standard template and just kind of... They probably didn't. We're probably not going to see my poem. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Uh-oh. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Hmm? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Does yours have symbolism? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. Oh yeah, oh cool, yeah, whatever. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Yeah, they don't get along. They don't get along. Huh? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice? Oh boy. Gonna be a fight. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Well, yeah. Which people did, by the way. I thought it was good. Sayori liked it. And Mage did too. I thought it was pretty good. Based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all... Oh, she's gonna say something nasty. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Mage liked my poem too, you know. Don't bring me into this. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Uh-oh. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Uh-oh. This music, what? That's not what I... you just... She stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Mage appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Oh, they are well and truly gonna scuffle. There's gonna be fisticuffs at dawn. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh, damn! Oh, shit. Yeah, sorry. We need someone to intervene. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically were a size bigger as soon as Mage started showing up. Oh my god. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. This is awkward. Mage, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. I mean, you can have both. Both are valid. Help me explain that to her, Mage. I ain't getting involved, nope. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only not necessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, mate? Yeah. Totally. Well, oh. How did I get dragged into this? I don't know. It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh, don't make me help me, Sayori. You're my only hope. I mean, both are valid. I'm just gonna I'm gonna park my ass on the fence. I'm gonna get some splinters in my rectum. Help me, Sayori. Natsuki glares at me, drying up. Yeah, I think I've just pissed them both off. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri? Oh yeah, no. She's so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Huh? Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Oh, taking the moral high ground. Mage? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. Yeah, I've just pissed those two off. I guess we'll go in Team Sayori, guys. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflicts. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. Ooh, she would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. Nice bit of calming guitar. Do a bit of drumming. Yeah. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of the differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everybody's so talented. So why are we fighting? Guys, be friends. Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. What am I playing? What the fuck am I playing? Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Good idea. I think I've run out of tea. What? She did rush off. Holy fuck. Sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah, I get it. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? She is, yeah. You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Ooh. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Mage, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same, it was fine. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Oh my god, we're gonna have to write another one, are we? And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. Okay then. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. Okay. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Mage, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Mage, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest. Aw. And I think everyone really likes you too. Doll. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. I just feel like the game's lulling me into such the biggest sense of, like, false security ever. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... We are such a horn dog. Just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Alright. Right guys, well that's going to be the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Next time we'll do another poem, and hopefully we'll manage to kind of better choose our words this time. So we know that Natsuki likes cute shit, Sayori doesn't really know what she likes, and Yuri likes deep stuff, I guess. So yeah, I'm going to save it here. Thank you very much for watching. Still can't quite believe I'm playing this. I have no idea where it's going to go, but I hope you're enjoying it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.